Okay, welcome to part 3 of my video, my first ever question and answer video. Uh, yes, where I left off, you don't see women wearing pantyhose anymore because of the fashion trends, and because women say they hate them and they're uncomfortable, and men are too scared to wear pantyhose for fear of backlash. So for that reason, I don't see pantyhose becoming some mainstream fashion trend. I don't see men and women wearing pantyhose as part of some mainstream fashion trend, and I don't see them becoming a unisex garment for both men and women. This is going to catch on and everybody's going to be doing it. Now, that's just my opinion. Somebody else's may be different, but that's just how I see it. But I will tell you this, and you should know this, Jesse. If you want to wear, here's the positive side of this. If a man, does want to wear pantyhose nowadays in this day and age, generally people don't seem to notice. They don't seem to care or even notice. Like I said earlier, people really don't say much if you're wearing pantyhose as a guy. Like I said, I've got a few funny looks, but no one said anything to me for wearing them. And having watched your videos, Jesse Farrow, when you go out fully cross-dressed, uh, from what I've seen, you have nothing but usually positive interactions with people, and that being both men and women. People are very friendly towards you. So that's the good news. If you see me in my videos, no one's really said anything to me when I've been out and wearing pantyhose openly with shorts in public. No one's really said anything to me. So they might have seen me, they might have thought things, but they didn't say anything. So that's the good news. If a man has the nerve, the desire to wear a pantyhose openly in public, generally speaking, he can get away with it. People won't say anything. They won't even care or even seem to notice. So that's the good thing. People don't seem to be as judgmental about that as they were, 30, 40 years ago. And I'm going to do some videos talking a little bit about that at some point here, probably this fall. But yeah, people aren't as judgmental as they used to be about things like that. And so if a man wants to wear pantyhose in public, he can do it. And usually get away with it. Now, I don't know what like close friends and family would say about it. They might have something to say, and I don't know if you had a wife. I don't know what they would say, but that's not an issue for me because I'm not married. So I don't have to worry about that. But generally speaking, like people you see in your hometown, if you're out wearing pantyhose and shorts in public, they just don't even seem to care or even notice. They're just too busy going about their own business. They might notice it, they might think something, but they usually don't say anything. So that's the good news. If a man wants to wear pantyhose openly in public, you can get away with it without people saying anything, much more so than you could have in the past. That's been my experience. Well, and that's all the questions that I'm going to answer today. That's all I even have, just those 3. And I hope I answered your questions, Jesse and Peter Douglas. And I may do another question and answer video at some point in the future, but that's it for right now. And like I said, this is Friday, August 29th. My vacation's coming to an end. I have to go back to work. And when I go back to work, I probably won't do too many videos for a while. But I'll tell you what though, before my vacation's over here, I'm gonna do another video. Maybe tomorrow, Saturday. If not Saturday, I'll probably do one on Monday, Labor Day. One of those 2 days. But that's going to be it for this question and answer video, and it ended up being 3 parts. I hope to knock it out in maybe 2, but it ended up being a 3-part video. This is part 3, and I'm getting ready to say goodbye. So I'll see you guys again in my next video, which will be either Saturday, tomorrow, or Monday, Labor Day. So until I talk to you again, this is Tracy Marshall saying goodbye, everybody.